So today we're going to play around with this lampshade. This is called Emre. It's one of the easier ones that we do. It's got 6 little designs on it. So let's get started and just muck around with some beads and some cut pieces. So here are the options, and looking pretty cute. So here we have our syringe applicator. When you get it, just take off the little plastic bit. You might find it initially is a little bit hard to squeeze out. That's why we provide you with a toothpick. Just pop that in and remove any dryness that might have occurred. And when you push down, it's coming out. It might be a little bit hard at the start, but after a while it will clear out and start to work really well. Just a little bit of paper to keep yourself nice and clean while you're working. Keep your nib nice and clean, because we use that nib to sort of move the glue around. So here I'm adding slight pressure and pushing there, and working only in the area that I'm going to actually start applying the cut glass. Working from the center, putting in my little doobie and adding my petals around. Time to flip it over. So you want to keep off this rim here so that we can actually attach the lamp on later on. So what you do is you take your whole hand and pull it down. Well, that sort of made it a bit wonky, but then you can rearrange them again so that they work. While the glue is still wet, you're able to manipulate that. Keep adjusting until you're happy with the way it looks. And remember to keep your fingers nice and clean so that you don't get silicone on the surface of your pieces. This will be hard to remove later on. And there we go, looking pretty good. Time to do the last one. So this is exciting, it's time to bead. This is my favorite, super awesome. So we grab our lampshade and start applying glue. You should still have quite a considerable amount left at this stage, and I'm putting it on quite generously. Obviously not like way too much, but you want to embed those beads into that glue without pushing glue all over the surface of the stuff that you've already done. So wiggling it around with my nib, getting in there and making sure that I'm not going over up on that rim, and working in sections. So I'm going to divide my sections here between the 3 flowers, getting into the edges, making sure everything's covered and of a decent thickness as well. So it's time to pour them on, just like fairy bread. Get them up in there, letting the beads fall back into the bowl, and then using our handy spatula to tap them all in. You want it to be all sitting on the surface, none sitting on top of each other, just like a lake. If there was a million balls in them, they'd be sitting all flat on the surface, not sitting on top of each other. So I'm just adding more glue and adding more beads, and tap, tap, tap. Just looking around to see if there's any gaps, filling those gaps with beads, if there's enough glue there. If there's not enough glue and there's still gaps, getting a little bit and putting bits and tabs just to fill up those spaces so that they don't fill up with grout later on. So there you have it. I think I'm all done. I've really enjoyed having you with me. I hope yours is as successful as mine is. You can find more of our products at sultanstreasure.com, and we look forward to helping you out. We love what we do. Please drop us a message if there's anything we can help with, and enjoy our product. Thank you so much.